Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Look at, you're on some sort of crazy mount. Whoa! Whoa! I'll show you when I take it off. I gotta stop looking at myself. Oh, I gotta get my notes. Oh, I'm so unprepared. I was gonna try to like pack orders while I did this and see if that worked. That might be ambitious. I don't know if that's gonna happen. All right, week 49. That's right. We've been doing this for 49 weeks. What's this, you ask? Let me put on airplane mode and I'll tell you all about it. No, not airplane mode. Do not disturb. That's the mode. All right, I'm gonna put you up here in my little world where I do notes. If I look over there, it's because I'm reading notes. The mystery is gone. You see how the sausage is made. All right. This is Pandora's Deck Box. We got a website, pandorasdeckbox.com. You can go there. You can save 5% on the cardboard and shit we sell. You use the code Eat, Ship, and Die. You can scan the QR code, whatever. I'm Adam. I got a wife, Alex. We got a kid. We got 2 dogs. We got a card shop and a basement. It used to be in our basement. Now it's a different basement. And, each week we talk about, news, stuff that's going on with the cardboard world and our business. Talking to the camera for like 20 minutes, and I always want it to be like 5 minutes, but it ends up being 20 minutes. This is that. You're watching that. It's called Eat, Ship, and Die. Thanks for being here. You can subscribe and whatever. I don't care. You don't have to do any of that. You can just fall asleep. Fall asleep to my sultry voice. All right, let's talk about Magic news. Edge of Eternities pre-release weekend is here. We did pretty good. There's no chance of me packing these orders while I talk. It's just too much. My brain can do one thing at a time. Maybe. Well, listen, listen, shut up. I read the note. All right, pre-release weekend. I'm going to go grab an order. This is a terrible idea. Problem is I don't know where the fucking orders are. Where are the orders? Hang on. Where are all the orders? Oh, I found the orders. All right, we're good. We found the orders. All right, pre-release weekend is here. We had 2 events. We had a Commander Box League, which is this new-ish thing. I think they did it once before, but new-ish. What you do is you take a whole box, Edge of Eternities play box. You go in, you open the box. Wizard says you only need like 50 minutes, like a normal That's wrong. You need more than 50 minutes. These guys took 2 hours. They needed the full 2 hours. That's fine. They're allowed to do that. So we did 2 hours. It's our event. We can host it however we want. 2 hours. You build a deck, a 60 card deck. It's a commander deck. So you got one guy. He's your commander. Normally you would have a singleton format and you'd be like, oh, you know what? You can only have one of each card. No, not in this one. You can have as many cards as you want. Anything you pulled from your box. And usually your commander has a color identity that determines what kind of cards are legal in your deck. But not in this one. This one, any color. Any color you want. Stuff like Arcane Signet, things that matter and affect your, color identity, those still count. But you build a deck. It's a commander deck. You got 40 life. Same kind of thing. You track commander damage like normal. And then you fight each other. So you open a bunch of cards, you make a deck, you fight each other. It was fun. We had that event. It was fun. Everybody seemed to enjoy it greatly. Nobody was pissed off or sad. Everybody had a good time. It took a long time. So we made the prize support really good for that. It was $150. If you buy a box out regularly, it's like $130. So where'd the 20 extra bucks go? So we had a pizza party. People had fun. This is gonna be loud. In the post editing, I'd be like, warning, headphone users, please go away. I'm sorry. I'll tell you now. Be careful. Oh my God. Is that what you came here for? Maybe I muted it. Maybe it's so bad that I muted it. All right, anyway. Prize support was pretty good. We did, if you win, you get a collector packet. We started by saying, if you win 2, because we're like, oh, commander, it's gonna take a little while. It's gonna be harder. If you win 2, you get a collector pack. Now, the games went really long. When you promise people collector packs for winning, they try. And oh my God, did the games go so long that we were like, all right, now, if you win, you get a collector pack. And if you play, you get a regular booster back, which is kind of fun. People dug that. They were happy with that. So they built decks. Everybody, there was some cool hits. Everybody had a good time. Pizza, we gave out the extra pizza to people. And yeah, that was Saturday. Sunday, what else happened this week? It doesn't matter. We're talking about Edge of Eternities pre-release weekend. Sunday, today, I'm recording this at 8:35 p.m. We had, excuse me. It's fine. It didn't matter. It's okay. It's just post-it notes. Sunday, we had our pre-release event. Pre-release was also very fun. You know, it's like a regular pre-release. We had a little bit of practice. We've been doing these pre-release, re-release events. So we sort of knew what we were doing, but then we also kind of, oh, this has been on. Sorry, this is kind of loud. We sort of knew what we were doing. And we had a few too many people. We had 11 people. We had to mash the thing, the Swiss pairing. It was fine. It was okay. One person had a bye. We had 4 rounds. But then somebody left mid-game, so that was tricky. We learned what happens when people go overtime. When you go overtime, you set the rounds to 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then whoever, if you didn't kill them in there, and then it's a draw. All right, that's how it works. You already knew that. You know how to play Magic. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. All right, hold on. I gotta write some shit on this box, and it's gonna overload my brain for what I can talk about. So just bear with me for 1 second, okay? Can you give me a second? 1856. All right, just shut up. Adam, talk about the thing that's in the news, the vlog. This is gonna be the worst vlog we've ever done. This is the worst vlog I've ever done. I'm so sorry, everybody. Can you even hear me over the box noises? Probably not. All right, here we go. I didn't even if these fucking orders are gonna go out, I grabbed the right thing. I'm just making sure I don't send random people random things. Come on. If you get a random package from me with somebody else's order in it, you just let me know in the comments below. That was our pre-release. We're going to do another one on Thursday. This coming Thursday, we're going to do a pre-release. It's going to be fun. If anybody that missed it today, you can come out and we'll have another case of it. We were worried we weren't going to have enough boxes of that. I got to weigh this package. Hold on. Because this is our first set with WPN, brick and mortar access. So we got 1 case allocated to us. This is 2 pounds, 3 ounces. You hear that? I'm going to write it down. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. And yeah, we got another case coming, but we weren't sure if it was going to arrive in time. So Thursday's the last day you can host pre-release. The pre-release week. Next Friday will be the actual release. And Wizards, you can do like an informal version, but the templated one that we get from Wizards, it won't be available anymore. It'll be over. So we're gonna run another one. How was your pre-release? Did you have fun? It was a good time. San Diego I didn't say San Diego wrong. San Diego Comic-Con had a few reveals for Avatar and Spider-Man. It was pretty cool. Here, look at these cards. Poor editor Adam. Fun. It's looking better. The first couple things from Spider-Man, but yeah, there's some cool stuff. The web slinging mechanic actually does kind of cool. I'm into it. I'm warming up to the idea that Spider-Man might be okay. It's probably going to be a dud set just because like everybody's saying it's way smaller than they wanted it to be. It's obviously, pre-con commanders, which is insane, but I think this Commander Box League thing that we did at the store is probably going to be a thing that they do more of, and then it's probably they're like, oh, we don't have to make pre-cons because you're just going to do the Box League event. All right. Pokemon news. I did 1 package, okay? I did 1. It's a cute-ass Bulbasaur card we were talking about for weeks now. It's amazing. Everybody loves it. Guess what? There's a whole line for it. There's Ivysaur, there's Venusaur, there's all the Saurs. Here, look. Ah, it's so good. Pokemon Presents video. Alex had some notes here. We didn't get around to it. There's Pokemon. That's where we saw the Dragonite with fluffy, buttery. He's got wings for ears. Just Dragonite. You saw it. The game had some things. The card had some reveals. There's some stuff. There's Pokemon. Everybody loves Pokemon. Have you seen this Chinese Pikachu Gengar card? It's really, really crazy that it's going for $2,000, like $2,400 or something. It's an expensive Chinese Pikachu Gengar. I know it's Gengar. Okay, I didn't call it Gengar on purpose. Guys, Walmart had a drop on Thursday. That's right. They dropped some Mega Evolutions? Nope. They dropped some 151 2-pack booster bundles and prismatic poster collections. They stupidly set the limit to 99 items per order. So yeah, the bots ate that one up instantaneously. That did not last very long. 2 bundles and 1 EOE. Oh, 2 bundles, 1 EOE play booster for our buddy here that I cannot dox. So, look at this. See this? This is Edge of Eternities. It's fun. It's space. Everybody loves it. I gotta find a box now that fits this nonsense. What was I talking about? This is a bad idea. Walmart, unsurprisingly, it disappeared. We got a couple. It was pretty good. Business news. We were banned from the post office Monday, Tuesday. We had that Reddit sale last Friday. 10, 6, 9? No. 10, 8. 10, 8, 6? We had that Reddit sale. We had 41 packages going out. 10, 8, 6. 41 packages is more than the post office really wants to handle. Let's try an 888 because the 2 inches is in there somewhere, right? I think we can stack it vertically. It might work. Yeah, the post office, local post office said, no more, please. This is too much. We filled their entire like outgoing mail thing in, by 8 a.m. because we showed up right as they opened. And like, yeah, you can't. You can't do this. This is insanity. I don't blame them. We did get the address of the local distribution center. So we're going to take our stuff there, which is actually kind of cool because I think it'll go out much faster because it's like, it'll move. When you take it to the local post branch, I'm so sorry. God, if I were sorry, would I keep doing it? You take it to your post office. It doesn't move until the end of the night. They get a truck and they go get it eventually. But realistically, it's like, yeah, it's just going to sit there until 5 o'clock anyway. So why don't you just go take it to the distribution center where they will take care of it nicely for you. This box was perfect. 888, the same as 10.6. 8, 10, 10, whatever the number was. This box is perfect. So we can't go to the local post office. We're going to go to the distribution branch when we do the Reddit. I went later to drop off like 6 or 9 packages. They were still mad about it days later. Like, why didn't Hingham take it? I'm like, well, I didn't go to Hingham. I like coming here because I like you guys. I like seeing you. And I don't know. So they were mad. They were still mad. Days later, they were mad. So I feel bad about that. But we're learning. Hey, to be fair to us, we tried. Can you hear anything over all this noise? We did try to schedule pickups, but they won't do it. They won't schedule the pickups for us. They're like, nah, we don't go to that address. So I guess you're boned, huh? So I guess we're boned. That means they're boned. We're boned, you're boned, everybody's boned. What the fuck? What a bad idea. All right. I'm writing down a thing. 1835. Ignore me while my brain ceases to function. I'm writing down. Nope. You gotta put the slip in the box. Gotta put the slip in the box. This is loud again. Sorry. Ah. All right. One more. All right, we're done. See, you're okay. We kickstarted that card mill sorter. You know about that card mill sorter? It's a robot. This box is 4 pounds 14 ounces. 4 pounds 14 ounces. Card mill. It's advertised to do like 300 cards an hour, something like that. It's got a little hopper. They have a hopper extender. We did opt for the hopper extender because we would love, you know, to do more than that. And we got 3 of them. The early bird price was $350. Alex has a Kickstarter account. I have one and the store has one. We got 3 of them. We would have done the 5 bundle if they had done early bird pricing on it, but they didn't. So we had to get different accounts and we got the early bird. It was up for a while. I think it sold out in 8 hours or something. It's not sold out. There's early bird. No, it was faster than that. It was like an hour or 2. I don't remember. Anyway, if you wanted it, you could have got it. I don't feel bad. I'm not scalping it. It's for us. It's for the business, okay? This is a different thing. Holy shit. What's wrong with me? Okay, so this person gets a case of EOE Commanders, a Play Booster box, a Dungeons and Dragon Bigby Presents Glory of the Giants book, and that's it. All right, let's go get it. Sorry. Kickstarter. They did a bunch of stretch goals. I think they're about $1 million right now, so that's pretty cool. $1 million dues. That book go? There it is. They put in an update. They got a bunch of questions. Which games do you support? They support obviously the big ones: Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. One Piece, I think, was in there, but they're adding like all the other things. They're adding Lorcana. They're adding everything you could want. So that's pretty exciting. Let's see how big this box is going to be. Card mill. I think they're still worth it even at the $400. 10 by 6 by 11. Oh, 12. Let's say 12, 10, 12, 12, 9, 12, 9, 8. Just making up numbers. 12, 9, 8. What about 11, 11, 7? You think 11, 11, 7 would work? No. 12, 9, 8. It's got to be what it's got to be. What it's got to be. 12, 9, 8? I have a 12, 10, 5. You think that would work? Let's try it. I don't think it will. No, this isn't going to work. Ooh, but maybe. Oh, but maybe it will work. Did I edit this out? Oh, that's totally going to work. Ooh, maybe it's not going to work. Hold on. How tall is that? How tall is it? How tall is it? 5-ish. Yeah, 5-ish. Let's try it. All right. Is there any other notes? All right. I updated my Python script. So I had a few Python scripts. Let me know in the comments if you want this Python script. It updates Shopify with TCG prices automatically. I mean, it runs through your list of inventory and it updates TCGplayer items, assuming you have a SKU that matches. Like a TCGplayer inventory item, which is in the URL. It's like a 6-digit number usually. Okay. So, script goes through, but I updated it to do a few more conditions. Market, sale, and fixed. So what's fixed? Fixed is I set a price. It never changes. We do stuff like the Pokemon tins for the kids, stuff we can use, like a label maker thingy on, you know? If the label maker makes a label, it's gonna happen one time. I'm not repricing things daily. All right, we all know the market changes a lot, but if it's a tin, it's a Paldean Legends tin, and we got it for $25, we're selling it for $29, whatever. That's it. I don't wanna, if it goes up to $31, I don't care. I don't want to know about it. I just wanna get a little bit of margin. It's gonna be okay. If it's a fucking $10 item, I don't need to min-max all of those numbers. Fuck! This box is a little small. It's gonna be okay. I think I'm gonna ditch the bubbles on this book. I'm ditching them, there's not enough room. Sorry. Hopefully your book's good. It should be fine. It's a book, it'll be okay. Putting down cardboard. Okay, okay. It's still a little tight, but bubbles were a no-go. All right. What was I talking about? Shit. PHP. Not PHP. Python. Python script working. Like I said, fixed is I put a price on the thing and it never changes. I don't want to deal with it. So that's the price, right? I'm a little concerned by how thick this box is now, but truthfully, what are you going to do about it, Adam? Use a bigger box? But this box is so conveniently close to the right size. Nah, it'll be fine. You hear that, friend? Of which I cannot dox. If your thing is not fine, you know, that's a bummer. All right, this is a terrible idea. Nobody should ever listen to this fucking vlog. I heard from a customer today that they found the vlog and they watched it. And I'm like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. You shouldn't have done that. That's a mistake. But it's okay, you're fine. And normally they're a little more coherent. Normally they're a little more coherent. I'm sorry, I just wanted to multitask a little. I wanted to get some things done. These are the orders. So what I'm doing right now, for your information, is I'm packing orders that were wholesale club orders from our little experiment that we're doing with the Patreon. Thank you, everybody that's on the Patreon. But we get allocation, we split it with you. And hopefully we're going to get bigger allocations, split more things, and we had to ration a lot of this stuff. Nobody got what they wanted. Everybody got a little bit of what they wanted, which I think is okay. I think we're going to be all right. Everybody got something. Except for a couple people who got like a play box and they wanted collectors. And I reached out. I'm like, I'm so sorry. All we can offer you is play. And they're like, just keep it for the store. And to those people, thank you, because that's very helpful. We didn't get all that many play boosters for the store. We did have some secondary market orders. So those are coming, but they're not here yet. So it was really good to be able to have those extra boxes. So thank you, you know who you are. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I might do another little, hold on, sorry for the tape noise, but I'm not gonna stop doing it. Finny goes ape shit when he hears this tape noise. And if I'm playing this in the living room right now, he's gonna lose his little baby brain. Sorry, Benny. Love you, boy. Python script fixed is fixed, right? Sale is I set a price that's a good price, and the pricer doesn't reprice the sale price. It reprices the compare at price, which is the one that is crossed out. It says like, oh, $100. Nope, $70 or whatever. This thing is 7 pounds exactly. I'm gonna do 7 pounds 1 ounce. 7 pounds and 1 ounce. All right, sorry. It says the compare it price because I was doing that manually before. I was like, Arcasia's Island, it's a Disney Lacrona booster box. We got it for X dollars. I know that's our set thing, and then our margin is whatever. It's $113 on TCGplayer. Let's make it 90. But then when I go to put the sale on Reddit, I'm like, a week has passed. I gotta go check. Oh God, Arcasia's Island's $90 now. My sale's not a sale. The script will do it automatically. So that's cool. I think that's cool anyway. And you know, it's helpful. All right, I got another order. This one is 1 case of EOE Commander and 1 play booster box. So here's the play booster box. EOE Commander is right here. Ooh, what kind of size box do you think this fits in? Put it in the comments below. I'm just kidding. I'm going to tell you in about 2 seconds when I measure it. It is, if you guessed, 8 by, I can make 7 fit by 9. 987, do we have a 987? 987, going once. All right, so sale was one of the things, right? Fixed was another one of the things. And there's another one that's just called Market. What do you use Market for? 987 is the box I'm looking for. What about a 997? That'll work. You guys excited for this? Sorry. You didn't hear that. I edited it out, don't worry. Market. You set a SKU. So the way it works is you put the SKU in, and then you put the word in all caps. Market sale fixed. What's market do? Normally there's like a repricer logic that says don't go below 10% margin because, you know, we don't want to like lose money unless, of course, we buy Yu-Gi-Oh. So the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh is, and I'm not heated. No. You're hearing my voice wrong. If you think that I'm heated when I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh and I tell you that we spent like $70 a box on Duelist Advance, and then now the market is $34. Yeah, it's not, there's no frustration in my voice. It's not what you're hearing. It's totally fine. It's wonderful. I'm not mad. You're mad. All right? It's not a big deal, okay? That's what that does theoretically if, you know, a product were to drop like 30 to 100% of its value. You would go in and you just go in there and you set it to market so that you can recoup a little bit of your money, even though you know you're definitely going to lose a whole bunch of money, and that, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh may not be something that we carry that often anymore. I'm just saying, if that's the case going forward. Yu-Gi-Oh, huh? Oh, it's one of the big 3. No, you'll make money selling Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. Don't you need distro access? Oh, distro's the cheapest it'll ever be. Buy it from distro. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, I'm going to write a thing. My brain's going to shut down for 1 second. And then I'll be right back with you. Here I am. Yu-Gi-Oh, love it. Love Yu-Gi-Oh. Great game. Maybe it's playable. Maybe it's a very playable game, even though it's worth nothing. Love Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's what market does. When you set a product to market, it doesn't care what your margin is. It just sets it to that price because you want to get rid of it. So that's the script. What else we got? Oh, we're packing the orders. I put in the note that we're packing wholesale club orders. Accurate. This is the fucking thing that's supposed to be in that box. Oh, I do this all the time. Look at the thing. Write the thing on the box. Forget to put it in the box. Now you have to stuff it in the edge. You slice open an edge and you stuff it in there. That's how you know you failed, is when that happens on a box you receive from me. You know that I goofed and then I fucked it up. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Let's weigh this package. All right, you guys ready? We wanted to keep a little bit in the store. We wanted to make sure the locals got their fill. We just straight up told people not to buy the collector boosters this week. We had them on stock. 5 pounds, 4 ounces. Don't buy it. It's $450. 5 pounds, 4 ounces. Too expensive. And I told people, like, if we had it at $3.90, that's what we're selling it at. We're welcome to honor that if it goes up, but I think next week it'll be $300. If you come to the store in person, and then we're gonna sell it online. I don't think we have enough to sell it online immediately. We're gonna get through release weekend, which will be next weekend, 7 days from now. One Edge of Eternities play booster display. We're gonna get through next weekend, then we'll put it online, the remainder. We're gonna lose a lot of money, if I'm right, because I said, hopefully I didn't like pack too, nah, it's fine. We're gonna get through, we're getting through next weekend and then we'll sell it online. I don't wanna sell it online, even though it's $100 more than I think it'll be next week, because I'd rather have like people that come here and local people, you know, the locals. I think it's good. I think it's nice to sell things in store. You don't have to ship it. You don't have to make that noise because you sell it on your store and then just walk out with it. You know what I mean? You don't have to ship it. And the people that bring you cards and stuff. We've been taking in a lot of trades. I did want to mention that in the business section. I'm sorry this video is so long. Let me know in the comments if you hated this format. I think it's kind of fun, and I'm also getting stuff done, which is neat. But if you can't stand it, you want me to focus and stop making so much other noise, that's fine. I understand that. There it is. Ben, this one's for you, buddy. I'm not doxing. It's just the first name. There's a lot of people called Ben. But I just want to know that Ben, your package was packed with love. All right, I'm back. My brain shut down for a second. I even remembered to put that invoice in the box. So when I do this, I don't have to do it twice. What was I just talking about? I wanted to sell it to locals. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Doesn't that make sense? Wouldn't you want to sell to locals if you had a LGS? Pricing's crazy. I don't know. This box is 2 pounds, 4 ounces. What do you think of that, huh? 2 pounds, 4 ounces. I spelled the word ounces on that one for some reason. Before I was doing the little ounce symbol, which I can't actually do very well. Bundles. Oh, we got 2 more bundles coming up. We got an Edge of Eternities collector booster box. I'm gonna start the outro now. We'll get to the roll. We got new patron supporter, Patreon patrons, however you pronounce all those words. Thank you guys. You get stuff like this when you, how much did you pay for these? $197 or something? They go for $450 for some reason. You can join the Patreon at full price. Our early bird access is now done. We've filled it up. Full price still has some slots. That's also limited, but there's some slots available. You get You get the wholesale club gifts you. This is a good pitch. You get in-stock items. I'll order it for you at our cost, plus shipping, plus a little hidden fee so that we don't know exactly what the distro fee is. Because you get in trouble if you tell people what the actual price is. We're not doing that. We're obfuscating that price by adding a small fee that covers our time, and it's very cheap. All right, I'm just saying, collector boosters were like $200. But the thing is, it's limited to our allocation. So we were trying to wait until we had a really good allocation before we started charging people like full price. But I'm hoping, and I'm pretty confident that Spider-Man, we will be okay. I'm so confident. We didn't actually order many boxes or, other accoutrement of the Spider-Man set from any other third parties. So this might be our first fully fulfilled and funded, and whatever the words you want to use are, box set release of Magic from distribution, which would be amazing. We're like at the pinnacle of becoming a real business. Now you might say, oh, you were in a business for the last year. It's hard to say that. We were a place where we could do some arbitrage. We could retail some things. Some people have different words for retail arbitrage. But we're trying to be under market. We're always trying to be the good guys. We're not trying to be evil. I'm trying to help people out. I'm trying to bring people joy. Like Marie Kondo. How do you pronounce your name? Does this spark joy? I'm really liking what we're doing, and I think it's working out. Is that too loose? That's what she said. No. I think people are appreciating us. It's happening. We're now at the point where we may be a real business. Chris, this one's for you. I'm very excited that you're here. You're along for the journey. There's people in the store now that are watching this, and I'm really sorry for everything that I've done and everything I will do. I'm writing down a thing. Sorry. Bear with me. All right. Good? Yeah, I don't know. This is an unfiltered rant, and now it's even crazier. I used to be focused, but now I'm not even focused anymore. There's not enough time. There's not enough time to just stare into a camera. So, here's the thing. If this sucked, and you said no more packing while talking videos, I will not do this anymore. But if you liked it, I also want to know that. Tell me in the comments. Tell me if you hated it. This box is 1 pound, 3 ounces. You hear that? 1 pound, 3 ounces. I still gotta label all these things, but that'll be easy. All right, I have one more package. Do you think I can do it? Can I extend this insanity even further? Let's check the battery. We got 8% battery. Nope. We're gonna do this last box later. We need to roll the die. Now, I put you on the swivel arm, right? So let's just make sure I'm not doxing anybody over here. Let's just hide all the things that are open that might be personal identifiable information. And let's go swivel mode. All right, wait. Okay, well, I mean, it's not perfect, but hold on, wait. All right, Evie, waiting. All right, thank you everybody again. I'm very appreciative of anybody that tunes in. Might have to do some digital enhancing. I can't zoom. This is not a zoom lens, my bros, my brosifs, my ladies, my gents. All right, it's good enough, whatever. We got a tungsten D20. That'll tell us the future. All right, you're just gonna have to trust me. Thanks again if you've been watching these. I appreciate you. I'm not insane. All right. There it is. What does it say? Ah! Ah! I can't see it. It's too far away. Hold on. But if I take you out of frame, you're never going to believe it. You're never going to believe it. But if I take you out of frame, you're going to be like, ah, you rigged it. But look. Look at it. I took it off the thing. You see it? Guys! Guys! We rolled a 20. Good night. Bye!